Hello and Happy New Year. So I have previously been talking about that I was going to do 1 year of detox, 1 year of fruit, and then so that's how it all started. And then it transformed into, why not make it a full year of transformation? And I decided to share my journey with that. I've shared a little bit about that previously, but that's been, to be transparent and to be accountable and to really devote myself to become who I want to be and who I know I can be and who I'm supposed to be. That's the whole thing. And I believe that we are able to transform ourselves into whatever we want or whatever we wish to be or whatever we're supposed to be. And that the power is all mine. And if I don't know how to do it, I need to find out and to educate myself and also educate myself maybe to become the person that I want to be. And the challenge is the roadblocks that we discover along the way. What is it that is holding us back? And I've been on this journey for many years now. Well, three and a half, and I've changed like a lot. But at the first couple of years has been more about letting go of old stuff, healing old traumas, letting go of belief systems, and healing the physical body from the lifestyle that I've had in the past. And now it feels more like it's about transforming myself into who I want to become. More than it's more about the future than the past. So I have decided to really put an effort into what I want and what I would like, and where I feel that my energies are going, and what is holding me back, and really focus on those blockages and move forward. So I tried to make a little chart here. I don't know if you can see what it says, but it's like 1 year of transformation, and it's about a full body transformation. It's the physical, it's the emotional, and the spiritual. It's all of it. I can do all of it, and I need all of it, and I want all of it. So that's why I'm going to do all of it. And I have already, I decided to do this sometime in November, I think. And then just by setting that intention, a lot of things propelled forward. So the year like technically starts, I set it from January 1st, so it will last the whole year just because it's easy and it aligned with the energies. But it already started in November. So I've already learned so much, and I already discovered so much, because as soon as I set the intention, so many things started to fall into place. But the full body transformation, I shared a little bit about my history with the hypothyroidism and my food relationship and the weight going up and down and all of that. So this year I'm gonna really put a lot of effort and focus into healing that on all levels, and how I look and my weight and the physical appearance, that's just the end result of that. I need to heal everything that is going on under the surface to make that happen. So it's not about I'm going on a diet and a exercise frenzy, because that's the way I've been doing it. That's the way I've handled it previously all the time. And that doesn't work. It just stresses me out, and it stresses the nervous system and the adrenals, and it keeps gives power to old belief systems and behaviors and thought patterns that I don't need anymore. So I've spent many years on reversing that and allowing the body, like getting off all the medications and healing it from the inside. And the result has been that I gained weight, but now I feel I've come to a plateau of that, and I feel like all my energies are more in balance, in harmony. I have more energy, even though it goes up and down sometimes. But yeah, expression and harmony. It's like living in harmony with who I am and who I'm supposed to be, and not who I thought I would be and what other people think I should be. It's more like, who do I want to be, and really figuring out who that is, and allowing that to happen, and not being afraid of becoming that person, and not being afraid of holding back, and figuring out where are my blockages and where do I need to go to make the energy flow, and yeah, that's a big one for this year. So I divided it up in 4 sections. I will start with assessing myself. So I might do more assessments, but I will do a full body composition assessment where I measure like weight and fat percentage and muscle percentage, like muscle mass, and like measurements and all things are like that, like numbers, like real numbers, because it's interesting just to see what happens. And then I will also measure my kidney filtration, because that's going to be my guideline in the movement section, how much I'm going to exercise, and also how well is my body doing, because that's how we can measure if the body is functioning properly and cleaning, if the natural cleaning system is working. And if it is, as it was before the honeymoon, they were filtering. Now that I've been on cooked food for a month, they are not filtering. So yeah, that's instant feedback from the body. And yeah, so I'm gonna do 1 year detox. So I'm gonna do 1 year of fruits, and within that I will have like a monthly theme and go with the flow. And so this first month I will mostly be only on fruits and eat a little bit more. I mean, I eat as much as I want, and then I'm gonna do different fasting protocols and also incorporate dry fasts, but I will share more about that when that comes. But that's the food plan, and I do that to heal my physical imbalances. So I will heal the kidneys. I'm going to go for the pituitary, because I have had hypothyroidism, so my thyroid has been very low. I think the thyroid is doing much better, because I feel much better, and I don't have any symptoms anymore of the hypothyroidism, except the issue of losing weight. And but the pituitary, my pituitary is it's struggling a bit. So I will go for that. And the pituitary is the master gland that controls the thyroid. So I've been working very specifically on the thyroid, because I didn't know that the pituitary was struggling. So now I will go for the pituitary and see what happens when I do that. I will also make sure to clean out more parasites and fungus. I still feel, when I've been eating the cooked food, that I have a bit of cravings. So there might be something left there. I will also work on cleaning the colon and doing enemas and colonics. And yeah, so that's the focus. I will use the fruit fasting protocol, dry fast, herbs, and enemas and colonics. I mean, I would probably use a lot of other stuff, but that's like the base and what I feel now. I mean, a lot of things will shift within the first month, I guess. But this is the base and the start. And yeah, for restoration, I will heal my stress. I still have some issues with my stress. I still feel that I am, so maybe I should do adrenals here also, because I have still issues with my stress. And the stress is about, yeah, healing the physical body, the organs, the glands, the adrenals, the kidneys, and making sure that the body functions properly, because when the body functions properly, it can heal itself on other levels as well. And I will actively work on balancing out the nervous system and work on healing the nervous system is one thing, and then actively working on grounding is the other part, where you, with your thought patterns and your behaviors and your activities and how you view the world and how you behave, how much attention and awareness you pay to the nervous system and the stress. So when it arises, what do you do about it, or what do I do about it? Do I allow it to happen and go straight into the stress and feel like, oh, I need to do this and this and this, or do I take a step back and ground myself and put myself first? So that's what I'm going to work a lot with. And I'm going to also deepen my meditation practice. I've been meditating for years now, and it's a fantastic tool, and it's truly amazing what you can do with it. But I want to deepen my meditation practice and learn more and meditate even more, and make it to one of my primary tools. So the goal is to quiet the mind, be with my breath, and live from the heart. So that's like the overall goal that I want to have, or what I want to work towards. In the movement section, I want to feel strong and vital. That's very, very important to me. To really feel strong, vital, and happy, and that my physical body is doing well, and that I can do things, that I have energy, that I can go hiking, I can work out, I can work all day, all of those things. And I've been focusing a lot on the healing, the physical body, so I've been resting a lot. And now I feel it's time to actively start to move a little bit more. But I have to be, I can do that later. I also want to be pain-free and feel like my chi is moving, that the energy is flowing, that I'm in motion, that I'm, just vital, that I have strong chi. So there's a balance between detoxing and exercise, and it's because when you have extra energy and you're detoxing, all that energy goes to healing the body and healing the system from the inside. And as soon as you start to work out, all the energy is shifted, so the healing stops, and then the body sends all the energy to activating the muscles, to increase the heart rate, to increase the sweat, and to the heavy breathing, and then the body doesn't spend any energy on healing. So that's why when we detox, we want to rest a lot and really move with the body and taking care of the body and allowing it to heal, because healing the kidneys and the adrenals and the organs and the colon and all of that, and cleaning out the lymphatic system is much, much more important than going running. So we need to heal, and then we need to heal first, and then we can focus on. So it's like the detoxification process, and then the rebuilding. So you detox first, and then you rebuild. And that's where people struggle a lot with how long does it take, and yeah, there's a lot of belief systems and thought patterns that arises to the surface when you start to work with people very deep. So I will balance that. So I've been healing myself for years now, and since my kidneys are filtering that well, it was. So I will spend maybe 3 to 6 months on deep detox and taking it very slow in the movement department. So then I will focus on, in the beginning I will focus on yoga, on walks, on taking a bike ride, swimming, corrective exercises, foam rolling, trigger points, balls, and movement and stretching and all kinds of stuff. So it doesn't mean that I can't move, but it will be lower intensity and not getting my heart rate up that much. And then when I feel like my body is I will see what happens, but that's the plan, because I felt like just before we went on the honeymoon I was doing very well physically, so I feel that I could do a little bit more movement, and but I will make sure that my kidneys are filtering first and for quite some time, and then I will move over to adding like more strength training, running, and like heavier cardio like battle ropes and things like that. That's the movement department. And then emotional balance. So I need to work more on the self-love, and that's what this whole thing is about, also to become who I want to be, and just realize that I can be, I have the potential to be strong, happy, live in my be who I just live who I'm supposed to be, and feel strong and happy and vital, and I can give that to myself, but I need to create it myself. And why don't I do that? Why haven't I done that already? There's a lot to explore there, and that's where, when I talk about the emotional blockages and what am I holding back? Why am I holding back? And what is it I'm holding back for? And what is it that I'm afraid to do or become? Or I'm going to explore that in the emotional balance section. So let go of old behaviors and patterns and belief systems and stuff like that. Work actively on the self-love. Deepen my spiritual practice, and go from fear to trust, and live in the moment, and trust that that everything will be or is, it's already perfect. And in this section I will work with Yin Yoga. Is an amazing tool for to explore emotional blockages. Breathwork, which is my new, it's such a cool, amazing tool. It's so powerful. It's unbelievable. And I will continue to work actively with ice baths and sauna. There will probably be more stuff in all of these areas, but this is where I'm going to start now to actively incorporate. And as I said, I will do assessments, the full body composition, kidney filtration, and also I forgot to mention in the beginning, the iridology reading. So it's through the iridology reading I found out that that my pituitary is not doing very well. And since it's the master gland that kind of makes sense, then everything makes sense. And there's also more stuff I figured out in that reading that I need to work on, but all of that will be taken care of through the herbs and the fruits and the fasting and the dry fasting. The dry fasting is amazing for the adrenals. And just the one longer dry fast that I did before we went on, before we got married, was, I mean, I went to do a colonic the day after, and they said that they saw mucus and fungus. And I haven't seen that. They have never said that, even though I've been going so deep when I've been visiting them. And it's 100% it has to do with the dry fast. So I'm definitely going to incorporate more of that. And then I will also do one new iridology reading in a year, and to see how much it has improved. I've been doing iridology readings myself, and it's very interesting that when I did the reading on myself a couple of years ago, I could see that I had issues with my thyroid, and now I sent it to a professional reader, and there was nothing going on with the thyroid, but the thyroid, the pituitary. So I have a lot of information there that I will address during this year as well, but I will do another one in a year and see how it has improved. I would probably do maybe one maybe a video specifically on my iridology reading, and share what they saw and how I will work with it. So a huge part of this year will be the transformation of me becoming who I really want to be. And I decided to go deep into and learn about the tools that has helped me, and that's how I work. I teach from experience, and I study what I want to learn to heal myself. So I want to become an expert on healing myself, and then teach from experience. So the detoxification specialist, I mean, that has been I've been studying that for like a year and a half, but the day before New Year's, I think, I got the result from the exam, and that I passed and that I'm certified. So it feels like a part of this whole thing, because it took so long to get feedback from that. I don't even remember when I sent it in. So, and then I already accomplished to become a Yin Yoga teacher already, which is fantastic. It's an amazing tool. For those who don't know, the Yin Yoga opens up the connective tissues, and there's so much emotions and energy stored in there, and we really create movement patterns so we avoid going to where it feels uncomfortable. And this is a way to put low tension and low stress to different parts of the body with the connective tissues, and slowly open that up. And with different meditation and breathing practices, you can go in and just let go of the energy that is stored there, which is, it's very cool. And I'm currently studying to become a Breathwork Teacher, which is the most powerful tool that I mean, wow, it's so cool, it's so powerful, and it's really effective, and it works on the nervous system. So it's like it detoxing, it heals the nervous system and cleans out like just this huge energy release. And I mean, you work with the whole diaphragm and whole upper torso, and you oxidize the body. And I mean, there's so many processes at once that's going on, and you release tension and old energy in the diaphragm and in your whole system. And I mean, yeah, it's truly transformational. So it goes hand in hand with what I want to accomplish. So yeah, it releases stress, anxiety, any kind of emotional issues, tremendously grounding. Yeah, I haven't even figured out all the ways that it's affecting me yet. I'm just in love with it. So yeah, breathwork teacher for individuals, couples, and groups. The couple exercises is very, very interesting, powerful tool. And I want to become a meditation teacher as well. And with that comes the well-being coach. And then I will also do a training in using the tuning forks, which I have seen myself how powerful they can be, which is very interesting. So I'm gonna dive deep into that. There will probably be more educations this year, but that's a start. And then by this I will truly learn and start to work with new things and truly transform myself. So yeah, this is a long one. But yeah, I'm really, really excited about this year, and it already feels very, very good. And yeah, if you have any questions or just let me know, and have a good day. Ciao.